You gotta respect the G code, man. Respect the G code. Throw up those G's. You throw up those. Don't do that. Don't matter if I'm sorry I did that. Don't do that. Don't throw up those type of G's. But you know what I'm saying. But you can get them G code shirts so you don't have to throw up them G's and get yourself in trouble out there in them streets like that.
What more can I say?
Top Billin.
Yo, top Billin to ya. Dog Nation, baby. It's almost 93K day. I can smell it in the air and it's about to be off the chain, right? But man, before we get to that, you know I got to do some housekeeping, baby. Patreon.com/committed to the G. Make sure you're over there doing the 1-2 thing so you can get those exclusives from your boy. But man, right here on the YouTube channel, do your boy a favor, man, and don't be a lame. Don't be a square. Make sure you subscribe to the alternate channel because you know we got to have a plan B in life. Just because those haters are always out there, man. I don't know why those haters are always out there, man. No matter what you doing, somebody is always hating, right? But man, it's all good. We're looking to move forward past that. So subscribe to that YouTube channel. I will have a description in the link. But make sure you subscribe to this one too and keep telling a friend to tell a friend. Subscribe on both channels and make sure you're on that Patreon so you get those exclusives. As a matter of fact, I put one of those Patreon exclusive videos on one Malik Herring on the other YouTube page. And nobody saw that bad boy because nobody subscribed over there. So go check that film study out there because Malik Herring is a damn monster. But you know who else is a damn monster? That will be one Quay Walker. Y'all remember him? I know y'all remember him, man. Old boy was the talk of the town like what? This time last year, 14 months ago at the most. You remember that dude was committed to Alabama for a long time. As a matter of fact, had he stuck with that commitment at Alabama, he would be in line to probably start at an off the ball linebacker spot for the Tide right now with the departure of Mack Wilson. So keep that in mind, right? But man, you remember him, he flipped on signing day. He had that hat, man, and he threw that Tennessee hat, man. I ain't never seen nobody throw like that before, man. He was like my boy Noah Syndergaard from the New York Mets throwing right there. He had that wrist action. I wanted to sign old boy to, what's that stuff called, like disc golf or something like that. Come on, man. This dude was the absolute truth throwing that hat right there. But, you know what I'm saying, beyond the fact of that, man, I got a bone to pick with Dog Nation like I always do. It's like you guys always sweating whatever is new, man. You guys were so happy to get Quay Walker because he ensured that you were going to have the #1 recruiting class in 2018. And the fact that you flipped this man from Alabama. Come on now, you killed it. Absolutely killed it. And this kid is 6'4", almost 250 pounds at an inside linebacker spot. And he was moved from the line of scrimmage. So he has a skill set that's, to me, that's unique from the roster when you talk about some of the other guys on there, man. I can't wait to see Channing Tindall, Tay Crowder, Monty Rice, and these guys. But everybody keeps talking about Nakobe Dean, because he's the latest 5-star. So that's what happens, man. When you're Georgia, you just recruit too damn good, right? You recruit so good that you only care about if somebody makes an impact, like within the first 5 games of their career or something like that. Other than that, you throw them away like my man threw that hat. So don't throw him away, my man, like that, man, because I think this dude has a chance to be something special still. And he had a whole bunch of people in front of him, man. But if you see, he was kind of the next man up. He was on that second wave. He passed quite a few guys that were ahead of him as far as class status goes. So I would be on the lookout for that, man. He's extremely versatile. You talk about some of those fabricated blitz packages with a guy who came from the line of scrimmage. Come on, man. Gonna have them Georgia Bulldogs looking like my boy Rex Ryan with them New York Jets with some of them fabricated blitz packages. I'm telling you, man. It's got to be off the chain. But you know, I'm gonna have a film study on my man right now. But I want you guys to do me a favor and stop throwing away stuff all the time if it don't hit right away, man. Make sure you show love to the guys who are already on your team, because it's got to be a next man up theory. And some of these cats gonna just have to wait their turn, baby. It's the University of Georgia, right? It's a meritocracy. You gotta respect the G code, man. Respect the G code. Throw up those G's. You throw up those. Don't do that. Don't matter if I'm sorry I did that. Don't do that. Don't throw up those type of G's. But you know what I'm saying. But you can get them G code shirts so you don't have to throw up them G's and get yourself in trouble out there in them streets like that. And make sure you get that at patreon.com/committed to the G. But I'm so excited, man. I want to go ahead and get to this damn Quay Walker film study. All right. I see you boys on the other side. Holla. All right, oftentimes when I discuss Quay Walker, we see him right here lined up to the strength of the formation as a line of scrimmage player. I often refer to him kind of as Walter Grant, where I thought Walter Grant was best served as an inside linebacker, off the ball linebacker, second level player, where Quay Walker I kind of liked on the line of scrimmage. Now, obviously, he's not going to play that at Georgia. Georgia's loaded along the line of scrimmage. But I think going from the line of scrimmage to the second level is a lot better, or would work out a lot better for people more than likely than going from the second level to the line of scrimmage. For one, you're taking somebody who's used to dealing with hand fighting and chicken fighting, right? So we see my man right here stacking and shedding blocks. When we talk about stacking and shedding blocks, we're talking about the ability to disengage from blockers, right? It's a style of play thing. It's not a size thing. People always think, oh, he's big, he can stack and shed blocks. Don't do this, people. Word to advice for you youngsters watching this: do not identify yourself before the play starts. All right, so see him right here, engaging. Be first, always be first. You see him first right there. Now he's pseudo two-gapping right here. You know, he knows that this play could bounce to the outside or it could bounce back inside, but he's ready for either, right? Instead of committing to a side right there. So deal with him. Look at that. Pop his neck back, hit him with the neck jerker. That's a spine tingler right there, right? So my man tries to bounce it to the outside. He's ready for that. Get rid of that block, disengage. Got him. That's some good football right there, man. You usually find that in line of scrimmage players. So taking a guy like a Von Miller who's used to the line of scrimmage and moving him back off the ball, I think works out good. He's able to be a little bit better with blocks and stuff like that, and some of these other players like that. But I think that's going to be good for your man Quay Walker. I believe he has the ability to get off blocks. All right, same thing right here. The ability to get off blocks and work in traffic, man. He brings just a different element than some of the other guys on the roster. He's a great compliment to a guy like a Channing Tindall or your favorite Nakobe Dean. You know what I mean? Some of these guys who may be more of your athletes, because this guy's a good athlete, a really good athlete, but he understands how to play with friction. Look at him. Check him out right there. Just shed the tackle, right back on the ball carrier. Got him. And stand up over him. Yeah, take that. All right, we see a common theme here. You know, that's what, when your life as an edge player, look at him. Ooh, look at the suplex. This dude made me want to get back into watching pro wrestling, man. He up there suplexing kids. You see him over here. All right, right here. Look at him get off the block, standing them up right there. Some people right there, man, when they get caught up in the block, even if it's by a smaller player, they're just hung out to dry. It's just a magnet. You know what I'm saying? They're a magnet to blocks. Look at him. Shed the guy. Look at that. Get under him. Get your suplex on. Look at that. Oh, it's one of them Steiner Brothers suplexes. Remember the Steiner Brothers? Some of you guys remember the Steiner Brothers? The man out here suplexing like the Steiner Brothers. Let's get it. All right, last one. Then we'll move out in space. You see him right here again. Strength of the formation. Hit him. Get off blocks. Stack and shed. One more again. Slow motion. Meet the contact, meet the friction, survey the land, discard the block, right on the ball carrier. Oh, man, he's a dangerous tackler. Wow. Did you see the suddenness of this kid? Let's go back a little bit. You see the suddenness of this kid getting off the block, though? Look at the athleticism. There's a reason why this kid was a 5-star, man. Oh, look at that. Ball carrier can't even gain any ground on him. The suddenness of it. And he's whipping you around with a calf, like a calf roping contest. All right, I want you to check out the closing speed by this cat right here. Oh, one more again. Come on, man. I love this. Look at this right here. And this guy's a second level player, man. Closing like that, being able to get off blocks like that. And with this crazy tackling right here, man. Everything's a wrap up too. Rapping and helicoptering. All right, we don't have much to go on when it comes to his play in his first season in Athens. But man, check this bad boy out right here. Your boy meeting Taekwon Marshall in space right here, right on a throwback screen. Look at his ability to tackle in space. This guy's a hard guy to corral anyway. But look at him break down. Look at it. Breakdown right here. And I want you to look at the technique right here. This kid was taught well. Head on the outside, right? Head on the outside, kids. Hands around the waist. One hand down below to kind of ankle pick as well. So around the waist and ankle picking, open field. Corral him down. This kid is solid all the way around. I have a hard time believing that he can be on campus for however many years and not make a significant impact. I look for him to make an impact as soon as this season. But hey, there are also some guys that are in front of him that are upperclassmen too. So you never know how these things work. Sometimes you get lost in a shuffle. But man, being a 6'4", 240-pound inside linebacker with that type of speed and athleticism, able to break down in space, but able to get off blocks as well, you got to think that he would be able to at least get a look, right? Come on now, former 5-star players like that. Just goes to show you how stacked Georgia is. It's crazy, man, that some of these guys can get lost in the shuffle like that. This kid was all the rage. Not, 14 months ago, you know? But it's all good, man. We'll see it. Can't wait for the spring game, G-Day, 93K Day, whatever you want to call it. It should be good. But make sure you subscribe. Make sure you subscribe to that alternate channel. Come on now. Don't be a square. Subscribe to the alternate channel. And let's get it rolling over there so we have a backup plan in life, you know? Got to always have those backup plans, though. Plan B. But with that being said, man, it's your boy Murph, the Underground King. Thank you for watching as always. I am out. Peace.
What more can I say?
Top Billin.